So I wanna talk to y'all today about aliens, bro. And it's like I know a lot of people may not believe in them. However, they are real. I know it's a shocker. It's a shocker to a lot of us thinking the world revolve around us and shit like that. However, they are just as real as you or I, bro. Like, I know y'all gonna look at this and y'all gonna think like, oh, this nigga drunk, this motherfucker high or something. To an extent, all those claims are true. To an extent. However, I'm not on here to discuss any of that. I'm on here to discuss the matter at hand, which is UFOs, UAPs, aliens, flying saucers, whatever the fuck. Like, alright, first, they don't look like how me and you would look. Like a normal human being, they don't really look like us, you know what I'm saying? Although they have certain qualities and shit, they don't look like us, you feel me? And they lack the understanding of free will and like individual consciousness and things like that, which is why we are so hard to observe and understand. That's why they've been around for so long, is because it's hard to understand. We so like humans, we are like humans sporadic, spontaneous. That's the word I'm looking for. We are very spontaneous creatures. And these beings that we are talking to or about or whatever, bro, like whatever, bro, like they are not as spontaneous as we are. They are like, they operate in a collective hive mind, like a swarm of bees or like ants or something like that. Like they lack individual individuality. That's what I'm trying to say. They lack individuality and they only operate for the collective or for the greater good of their own species. Like when you look at ants, when they go out and they go and they, you know what I'm saying? They go, everything they get, they don't take for themselves. They bring it back to the collective. You feel me? If that makes sense to anybody, bro. Now, they have technology. They don't understand it as technology. To them, it's as, now they understand it to a certain extent. However, to them, it is as natural as a lighter or something. Like it's a natural like fire to them. So they don't really understand the capabilities and the technology that they do have. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like for example, a gorilla or a bear or something. As humans, we will look at that and we will be like, oh, that bear or that gorilla is strong as fuck. However, to a gorilla or to a bear, they don't understand they don't understand that strength level. They don't understand the levels of strength, you know what I'm saying, that they do have. So yeah, a gorilla may come up to you and they may even be scared of you. They might be more scared of you than how scared of you are of it. And you probably look at it and you like, damn, that gorilla big as hell. It could beat the fuck out of me, really. But that's because we can comprehend and we can gauge and scales and shit like that. The gorilla is not aware as we are as humans, like human Homo sapiens sapiens. I gotta take a drink, bro. Like it is what it is, bro. So these aliens, these alien beings, they can manipulate gravity, they can manipulate light and shit, like to cloak themselves because they they are more they all right to a human. I can gauge it. So they are more scared of us as we are of them. Like they look at us like, damn, they might fuck us up. And we look at them like, damn, they might fuck us up. Which is why they are scared to even talk to us or like have a face-to-face conversation because they don't want to risk basically like blowing the whole operation type shit. Like they don't want to risk like they don't want to blow the whole operation that they have, which is to observe us and to just gauge our capabilities or our strengths and weaknesses and shit like that. Kind of like how we have aquariums and shit, and we can study horses and we can study sharks and we can study all this shit to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how they are viewing us, but the whole world is like our cage. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily shackles. It's like they gotta study us and give us our free will and let things play out. That's the best way that they can observe. You know what I'm saying? Because again, humans, we are spontaneous creatures. Like we are spontaneous. Like we don't have a set rules or anything like that. You feel me? So again, like they are just as scared of us, or they are fearful. Scared probably not the correct word. However, they are fearful of us the same way that we are fearful of them, and they don't want us. They don't. It's like spying on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like when you spy on somebody, just for the simple fact that you like, damn, these people might have some shit or know some shit or whatever the fuck, but you gonna send your troops out and spy on them, but at the end of the day, it's all for intel purposes. It's not like for example, it's like a Cold War. Like, yeah, we got shit that could fuck them up, and yeah, they got shit that could fuck us up. However, that's not their intentions. That's not their intentions is to do any of that because they are just infatuated with us as we are of them. But again, they don't look like us, and they lack free will and understanding of compassion and shit like that. You feel me? So it's like to them, they just want to observe us behind the scenes, just to watch. And they technology so much that you gotta observe them without observing them. Like you gotta like basically look for patterns and shit. It's like they make themselves very obvious, but not in the way that we may think because their technology is so advanced more than ours. So it's subtle changes, you know what I'm saying? Like in energy and frequency and vibration. Energy, frequency, and vibration is how they can operate. Electromagnetic energy, frequencies, and vibration, that's how they operate. So understand those patterns and shit. And like this.